Welcome to Things Invest. We're talking about investing, finance for professional women. As a recording time of 9:42 a.m. on Eastern Time, Ethereum coin trading $2,699, up about close to 4% so far. As you can see clearly on the crypto market and the equity market, we are, assessing the situation. Obviously, the main catalyst in the equation is the Ukraine-Russian war, right? It seems like based on the initialization yesterday, it drove some sort of a correction across the market, right? Where with respect to the large cap and the key coins leaped down by one resistance level, and respect to other small cap and altcoin side of the house leaped down by 1.5 to 2 layers down, right? So right now, with respect to the uncertain affectation that's across the spectrum, people are still being cautious, assessing what is the cultivation that's going to be progressing going forward, right? It seems like, based on across the just media affectation, it seems like the attack is still ongoing. It has not really, progressively improved on an optimistic front. And at the same time, per Joe Biden's speech yesterday, across with other nations, UK and other respective countries that are under United Nations, are going to be joining forces, right, onto defending on behalf of Ukraine. But it will just be a form of sanction rather than an actual offensive front that will cultivate into an international warfare, right? So that's something that we know, and we got the confirmatory signal on. So technically, this will not be like a World War III, if you may, but rather it just be, U.S. stepping up onto helping with our allies, right? So it seems like it has not really progressed, but it's not something that is, a huge shock factor into the market. And I will say yesterday, the market was trying to assess and also at the same time price in what is the logical price level for the respective assets that you're investing in. And as the speech came out, optimism started to kick in, people start buying in. But the big question right now is the level that we at sustainable, right? And I think ultimately technical analysis can tell us the truth, right? So let's just dive into the technical analysis without wasting more time. With respect to recording time of 9:45 a.m. on the Eastern Time, Ethereum is just basically a hair below 2,700, and we know 2,700 is not a real level, right? The real level we need to get to is 2,850. So the couple questions is like, do we rather like glide back down to a 2,620, which is the next level resistance, or do we go back up, right, to the 2,850, which is the next level of resistance, right? So if we have upward swing, right, due to positive signals across the market, we need to get back up to 2,850 for us to sustain that bullish momentum, right? But because of the lingering factor that's still across the spectrum, right, we're technically just levitating at the moment, right? So I would ideally place my bet into 2,620 or anywhere below. We saw that flash crash yesterday due to the initialization of the war. We subsequently got into the next two subsequent levels. The first level is the 2,362, right, which is the level we cracked through, and the next level is the 2,300, right, technically. So with respect to Bitcoin right now, it's up about 2% as well. We are attempting to go back up to the 40,000. We need to get above 40,000 for us to continue the bullish momentum. You could see that clearly the technical spoke the truth yesterday, right? We were broken through the 3,750 and then subsequently to 3,540 from here with a 45 out of 70. So it definitely revived back up a little bit. But is this sustainable? I would say we need to get above 40,000 for us to be sustainable to begin with. So it seems like it's still unconfirmed in terms of the bullish sentiment so far. Dogecoin up about 1%, anywhere from basically current level all the way to 10 cents is still logical. Cardano is up about 2.5%, anywhere from 87 all the way to 74 at the 34 out of 70, so still logical. Solana is rebounding nicely. You can see how flash we were. We crashed out all the way to 75. Congrats to anybody that actually bought in at that level. At the moment right now, at the 90 out of $90 exactly, which is the comfort level. I personally like anywhere from basically 90 all the way to the bottom technically. XRP is up about 10% so far. You could see that we are gliding back into a comfortable level 69, right? But I prefer, and this is just my risk aversion, right? 62 to 57. And respect to polkadot, up 6% so far. 1646 right now. I like anywhere from basically current level to the $14. Algorand's up about 7% so far, 79 cents at the moment. Anywhere from current level to 69 as well, 34 out of 70. So logical. Shiba Inu, you could see that we crashed to a buying level yesterday to the low 2000s, right? Low 2000s, 1400, 900. Right now it's back up to the optimal level, so not the best, not the worst. MagTac is up about close to 4%. 143 to 120 will be the good level dollar cost average at. AVAX up about 2.5%. 59 to 50 will be logical. Right now, this doesn't seem sustainable. It seems like a head and shoulder pattern that's being formed. So not the most ideal in terms of chasing right now. Luna is up about flat at the moment. We are above 62. That's why we keep leaping up. But again, right now the 62 out of 70, so I don't really advise doing so right now. Again, right, 62, 52 to 45. So I prefer anywhere from 52 to 45 from here, right? So seems like the market is trying to rebound. But if you speak technical, you can tell that we are just levitating across the entire market right now, not really grabbing any substantive ground, right? It's still in a bearish trend. So I wouldn't be too optimistic yet, to be honest with you, because there are still lingering factors up, with respect to the war cultivation, interest hike that's coming. March is like really coming around the corner, right? We are basically, a couple of days away, right? February is a short month as well. 28th is the last day of February. So technically we have like 3 days left, right? So definitely, be cautious. Definitely have some good cash reserve on the side. Whoever bought the dip yesterday, that was definitely, amazing opportunity, because that was like a shock and awe factor, especially cultivated by a war. When everybody's panicking, that's when you should be, logically be more greedy, because the risk level depletes at that level that it just makes sense for you to incur risk logically, right? So appreciate you for joining me on this Friday. Hope you guys have a great week and great weekend coming as well. And take care. Bye.